Hi, welcome back to Cyber Technology. What if I told you your entire office computer might not actually exist? The screen in front of you, it could just be a window. The operating system? Running somewhere else. Your files? Stored in a building miles away. And the application you're using right now? It might be living inside something smaller than a virtual machine, yet powerful enough to run the cloud. Welcome to the world of thin clients, VDI, and containers, three technologies that make modern businesses possible. And three technologies attackers love to target because when everything is centralized, one breach can mean everyone's breach. Today, we're breaking this down so clearly that no exam question can trick you again. And by the end of this video, you'll see your own computer differently. Thin clients, the TV screen computer. A thin client is a lightweight computer that depends on a central server to do most of the work. It has minimal CPU, very little storage, and no heavy applications installed locally. It connects to a remote server where everything actually runs. Imagine you're watching Netflix. Your TV doesn't store the movie. Your TV doesn't process the movie. Netflix servers do all the work. Your TV simply displays the result. That's a thin client. Employees use simple machines. The applications run on a central server. Data is stored in the data center, not on the user's device. If someone steals the thin client, they steal a screen, not the data. Security advantages are centralized patching, centralized antivirus, no sensitive data stored locally, and easier monitoring. Security risks are if the server is compromised, everyone is compromised. Network dependency and DDoS on server affects all users. Thin clients reduce endpoint risk, but increase reliance on centralized infrastructure. Virtual desktop infrastructure or VDI. The remote office inside a data center. VDI is when full desktop environments run inside virtual machines on a server. Users connect remotely to their own virtual desktop. Each user gets their own OS, their own applications, and their own environment. But it all lives in the data center. Imagine a hotel. Each guest gets their own private room, but the entire hotel is inside one building. That building is the server. Each room is a virtual machine. Each guest is a user. That's VDI. VDI uses a hypervisor. Examples are VMware, Citrix, and Microsoft Hyper-V. The hypervisor creates multiple virtual desktops on one physical server. Users connect through remote desktop protocol, RDP, or similar tools. Security benefits are data never leaves the data center, easier backup and recovery, quick isolation of infected virtual machines, and snapshot capability or rollback after attack. Security risks are hypervisor attacks, VM escape vulnerabilities, lateral movement inside virtual network, and misconfigured VDI access exposing remote desktop to internet. If one virtual desktop gets infected, it can potentially jump sideways to others unless properly segmented. Container virtualization, the lunchbox model. Containers package application, dependencies, runtime, and libraries all into one isolated environment. But unlike VDI, containers do not include a full operating system. They share the host OS kernel. Imagine an apartment building as a VDI model. Each apartment has a full kitchen, a bathroom, and plumbing. That's a virtual machine. Now imagine lunchboxes in a cafeteria. Each lunchbox contains its own food, its own packaging, and its own ingredients. But everyone eats in the same cafeteria. That's containers. Popular container platforms are Docker and Kubernetes. Security advantages are lightweight and fast, immutable infrastructure, easy scaling, and rapid deployment. Security risks are shared kernel equals shared vulnerability, container breakout attacks, misconfigured container images, exposed container registries, and supply chain attacks. If the host OS kernel is compromised, all containers are compromised. That's the trade-off. Thin client versus VDI versus containers. A quick comparison as you can see on your screen. Now, for exams. You may see questions about hypervisors, type 1 versus type 2, VM escape, container security, centralized management benefits, remote desktop attack surface, and patch management advantages. Remember that thin clients reduce endpoint complexity. VDI isolates desktops using virtual machines. Containers isolate applications, not operating systems. Virtualization increases flexibility, but it also increases attack surface. Every layer adds convenience and another layer to defend. In cybersecurity, convenience and risk always walk together. And your job is to know where the hidden door is. Now think about this. The device in front of you might not store your data, your desktop might not actually exist, and your applications might be running inside something that doesn't even have its own operating system. That's thin clients, that's VDI, that's containers. And on the Security Plus exam, those tiny differences are everything. If this explanation made virtualization finally click for you, hit the like button so other cybersecurity students can find this video too. Drop a comment below and tell me which one is more secure in your opinion, VDI or containers, and why. I read every comment, and the best answers might get featured in the next video. If you're serious about passing Security Plus on your first attempt, subscribe to Cyber Technology and turn on notifications because we're breaking down every exam topic in a way that's clear, practical, and impossible to forget. And if you want to master hypervisor attacks, VM escape, and container breakouts, I'll make that video next. Because in cybersecurity, understanding the infrastructure is how you control the battlefield. I'll see you soon. Thanks and take care.